Okay guys, my body brake treadmill. Let's go through it. Folks, this came out of the state. We don't need it. It's a fantastic, super clean treadmill that suffers from the same problem that a lot of exercise equipment does. Easy to buy, harder to use. And this one has barely been used, and you're going to be the recipient of it at the super cheap price that I'm going to be asking for this particular unit. As you can see, it's in its folded up state right now, and I'm going to do a little quick demo here so you can see how it works. And at the end, you're just going to want to buy it. So let's do that. So first of all, there's a nice easy release bar here. Just going to pull the pin on it, just like so. And you can imagine your wife or girlfriend having to lower this treadmill. And you can see it nicely comes down. You don't have to touch it. It's a nice slow release system. So you don't have to be Hercules or particularly strong to make it go down into position. You can see the belt itself is in perfect condition, like it's hardly even worn in. And it's a nice good belt for walking and jogging, and in this compact form factor. Hopping on the unit, I'm a guy who weighs a couple hundred pounds, so I mean, as I stand here, it's got some nice stability, no problems. And I don't think it'll be a problem with you folks finding where you want in regard to the unit. Referring to the controls are very, very simple. Now, this treadmill is 5 or 6 years old, and so it does have a simpler interface. That being said, though, there is nothing new under the sun when it comes to treadmills. What I mean by that is that all treadmills are going to have a motor under the front shroud, which this does, a control that launches it. The only thing you're going to see with some of the newer treadmills, they may have an iPod connector or something, and I mean, if you're laying awake at night wishing you had an iPod connector, God bless you. But, it's not really required. And there's actually some nice trays here, which we'll go through in a second here. Now, this is the safety key. You would attach this to your clothes, and all you have to do is watch treadmill fails on YouTube to recognize the value of that. But you can hop on the unit, and you can do one of two things. You can select a mode. So you could, for example, pick these different interval programs, or you can just launch the unit. Simply push start, 3, 2, 1, it counts down, and Bob's your uncle. It starts to churn. Now, of course, the speed it will start at is 0.6 miles per hour, or kilometers. And you're welcome to walk at that speed if you like. You're not going to get much done, but it's up between you. But if you want to increase the speed, just simply this toggle switch to do the trick. Bring it up about 1.7. If you want to increase the incline, there's the up and down function here. This has got 10 degrees of incline. So you can see there I'm just changing the incline right now. And it basically happens very slowly. We're now at a 1 degree of incline. And I can increase that simply just by toggling that button. And it's pretty straightforward. Now again, I can go as fast as you want me to, but I'm really not going to do that while I'm holding the camera. But you can see it's running along nicely. There's no noise, and it's a very quiet machine. And well, hey, that's what you want. Now, if you're inclined, there are pulse bars. You have to hold on to both of them, so I can't hold the camera and do the pulse bars. But it is pretty straightforward as far as that. Now I'm just going to lower the incline down again, back to its native position while I'm walking along here. In addition, some of the programs are things like calories or distance or time, and essentially you'd use that for things like, I don't know, maybe you eat a Big Mac and you want to work the 500 calories off when you get home. This will do that. There's a nice tray here. You can put your iPad there, or one there as well. It's really up to you. A lot of the iDevices and tablets now do have fitness programs that sort of tie into the watches you can get, so that might be something you want to look into. Maybe you already have it, I don't know. But again, having that tray there is a nice thing. And then of course, if you want to stop the machine, you can push start or stop, or you can simply pull the key and it stops. What can I say? It's a great machine. Folding up is just as easy as it was putting it down. Quite literally, one-handed operation. And I mean, I'm no slouch, but you saw how easy it came down. What can I say? So it's a great machine, guys, and it's priced really, really well. Now I'm going to take some photos. They're going to be higher quality in this video, so make sure you study them. But there's a lot of treadmills on Kijiji, going from mild to wild. Usually it's a crappy picture, and usually they're filthy. This one is just like brand new. And brand new, I'm sure it was over $1,000. And the best part is you don't have to pay $1,000. Sometimes people say, oh, what about warranty and things like that? Well, for the cost of this machine, you could buy it 4 times for a new one. So, but really, there's not a lot that's going to fail, especially these particular controls. A lot of people complain these days about the modern machines having completely digital controls, because if they don't work, they don't work. And this is actually original analog controls, so it's just a nice feature. Anyway, so study the photos will be higher quality in the video of it. Delivery will be a noted option. Pricing will be firm. I understand that Kijiji may be tempted to shoot me an offer, but to be honest, folks, I do this all the time, and I'm going to put it in storage right now. I really just don't care. I mean, everything sells, so if it's to you, that's great. If not, it's no big deal. I'll sell it to someone else. There's always someone looking for a nice treadmill that's not too expensive. So, short of that, folks, this is simple stuff. If you like what you see, send me a text, email, or a phone call, and I'll sell it to you.